Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Nashville, the home of the Berrien County Rebels. We are in a lightning delay. The official clock on the field has stopped at 2 minutes. I believe there were some lightning strikes within the parameters of safety. And so they have taken a timeout before the players are going to come to the field. So we're going to be a little bit late getting started. Hope we can get this game started, though. There is a dark cloud to the north of us. Hopefully that's just going to kind of pass by. I was telling Jeremy just a little while ago, the last time I was here, several years ago, that we ended a Friday night in a rain delay. We were winning, had one of the best games I had seen in a long time by your Lanier County Bulldogs, and we had to come back on Saturday. And our boys had been gassed that night and cramping, and we played in the heat of the Saturday, and we ended up losing that game. But that was a great game that evening. And so hopefully we can get this whole game in tonight. And, of course, going off a great win last week against Truleton. We won 30-6, and a great opportunity for Lanier County. It's been many, many years since we had the opportunity to win the first game of the season. And so we're excited about that. And so with a 30-6 win last week, hopefully they're going to come in today with a little bit of momentum and excitement. And we are.
There it is. They just announced the weather delay for 10 minutes, 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. So while they're doing that, we just kind of go over some of the stats. And, of course, I'm Ryan Tootin here with Jeremy. And we appreciate everyone tuning in to us. Of course, we'll make mention of our sponsors here in a little bit. But last week against Soperton, again, we had had some great coaching. It was good to see our young men stepping up to the plate with the great experience, and I think that's going to be the key to success this year. Of course, a bulk of our players and coaches have now been together running that same system for at least 3 straight seasons. Coach Williams has done a great job of putting that team together, putting a great coaching staff together. The stability of the coaching staff allows players to know and understand that system, only losing, I believe, one of their coaches. And so no doubt that defense coach is going to be missed. Coach Williams has stepped up to that position so that he can continue to call the defense. And so a lot of changes this year in the Class A's Region 2. Of course, the point system is now changed. You're going to be taking the top 4 teams into the playoffs. Brooks County is now in our division. And so a lot of changes, so make sure that we stay up to date and keep up. Of course, tonight's game is a non-conference game. But last week, just to kind of give a shout-out to our defense and our offense, the defense limited Soper to only 39 rushing yards. And, of course, that was on 38 carries. So just a smidgen over an average of 1 yard per carry. The defense put a show on last week, and so limited the Soperton to 39 yards rushing, 17 yards passing, and, of course, the Bulldogs came away with 2 interceptions last week as well. As far as the offense goes, Rashad Brockington went 9 for 16 for 216 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did throw 1 pick. He also ran, however, 10 times and accumulated 64 yards. No doubt Rashad, who is our all-time leader in yards and touchdown for Lanier County, and he had an outstanding game last week, getting the timing down. I know that last week he was able to throw to Isaiah Alexander 5 times for 135 yards and 2 touchdowns. No doubt number 13 stepped up last week, made some great plays. I think he was a little undercovered last week, not receiving the respect that he deserves. But he was able to pull some great plays out, and again picked up 135 yards with 2 touchdowns. Jalen Calhoun, our running back, ran the ball 9 times, picked up 42 yards and a touchdown. Kishwright, the wideout, 2 passes for 41 yards. And so no doubt the offense and the defense had a few mistakes, but for the most part, I tell you, they really worked well. Starting to see some of that timing come together. Some great play calling by the coaches. And also, while we're waiting, I want to give a big shout-out to Coach Williams. I know that he has put together a program to not only instruct and to challenge these men to be football players and try to get the best out of them. I believe their goal this year is the word finish. He's really pushing those boys to finish their practice, finish their classroom work, finishing everything they do. Don't quit. Don't give up no matter how far behind you are, no matter how much you're struggling. Finish. And I really appreciate that. Of course, Coach Williams in 2018 went 0-10, but last year 3-7. So kicking off this year with a win, I know has hopefully will give them some great momentum to come into tonight. Speaking with Coach Williams this summer, putting together a devotional program for our young men on Wednesday mornings. I was able to step in and do a lot of devotions with them, get to know them. Of course, we had a tragedy over the summer where one of our seniors lost her life in a car accident, and took that as an opportunity to talk about the brevity of life. And, of course, tonight our Lanier County Bulldogs will be sporting a sticker on the back of everyone's helmet. And, of course, they'll be representing Jenna Bowlings. And, of course, Jenna is a love teacher from Lanier County who has been battling COVID. And each one of the helmets tonight will have the blue cross with Jeremiah 29:11, where it talks about the Lord tells us to that if we will continue to do the things we're supposed to do, He knows He has plans for us. And if we'll pray, He's going to answer those prayers and no harm's going to come. And God knows He has plans for Jenna. And, of course, her family is in our prayers. So we are all Team Jenna tonight. There is probably a lot more blue shirts tonight with Faith Over Fear than there are the Red Bulldog shirts in support of Jenna Bowling and her family. And, of course, the loss of their little baby. And, of course, Jenna and her husband Chris do have 2 children. Jenna, I saw the update today. She's doing better, so we're grateful for that. Grateful that God is answering our prayers. And I know that family, there's a GoFundMe account that has been set up to help that family with some of their expenses. If you do not know about that, or if you'd like to contribute to it, make sure you look that up on the GoFundMe and try to find that link and share it with others. I believe they were trying to raise about $20,000, and a little over $14,000 has been raised. But we want to definitely be able to let her know, as first grade teacher that means so much to so many, how much we love and appreciate her. I know I run the Youth Impact Center, and over the suspension of the schools back in March and April, that we were having the opportunity to feed a lot of the kids in our community because school was suspended. And Jenna came up there almost every day to help us pack lunches and deliver those lunches. We delivered about 25,000 meals to the kids in our community, and she was a part of that program and helping us feed them. And so that's the kind of person she is, and we greatly appreciate it. So if you haven't had the opportunity to donate to that GoFundMe or to share it with somebody, I hope that you'll look that up. You can try to text me or Jeremy or whatever the case may be, and we will try to give you all the information we can to make sure that you have that opportunity to donate to that worthy cause. And so here we are. Looks like tonight they put 3 minutes back up on the clock right now, and the clock is running. And looks like the captains are about to come out onto the field here and be able to get maybe some few things started as we get this ball game started, and hopefully the rain will stay away. Lanier County has traveled very well tonight, of course. They have a great crowd here that have come to Nashville to watch a ball game, looking across the field to the Nashville side. And, of course, the Berrien County has showed up well tonight. I believe this is their first home game of the year, and they won last week. I wrote that score down somewhere, 41-21 over Long County. And so Berrien, so you have two teams that both won last week, and so I know that I know Berrien's going to be ready to play, and of course I know Coach Williams has our boys ready to play also. Number 5, Rashad Brockington, walks out with the line judge, and he's going to be the captain tonight, again, who did an awesome, outstanding job last week, going 9 for 16 with 216 yards and 3 touchdowns. And so he's going to be the captain tonight as he makes his way out to the 50-yard line. I do not see Berrien County. However, Berrien County this year.
They're over here.
They're
loading up in the inflatable tunnel. They have an inflatable tunnel over here.
Me and Jeremy is talking about it. They've got this huge. I guess, Jeremy, have you panned over there? Can you pan over there?
I sure can.
If you'll pan
here,
over there.
Take a look at this thing.
And they have got an inflatable
there
over there.
Is.
And
huge.
And so I know that they've got something to prove. It looks like their guys are all coming out with well, that's pretty neat, Jeremy. Notice that all the guys have come out with American flags. And, of course, here it is on 9/11, a day to remember in our country, a day that means a lot to a lot of people. And several of the football players are standing behind the cheerleaders over on the Berrien side, holding up an American flag. That looks really, really nice. And so applaud them for some great sportsmanship and patriotism. But I do like that huge tunnel, inflatable tunnel that Berrien County has. I think they've got some fog machines set up in there.
They do.
And so the two captains have
Lanier has won the toss and has deferred.
Lanier County did win the toss. They deferred to the second, and they're pointing out. And so Lanier is going to defend the north end side, and Berrien will defend the south end of the field. And those two captains shake some hands on the 50-yard line and go running back to their teams. And so, of course, the Bulldogs, they're out there. They're fired up. They got their banner up under the goal out there, ready to run through.
Did I mention that there's like a bunch of clouds? You did that, yeah.
Yeah.
I just felt one raindrop.
Oh, no.
I hope that's all I feel.
Of course, Jeremy's had to set the camera up outside tonight. The press box is the press box is kind of messed up. I'm having to sit down to look out the bottom of the glass because the top is so fogged up and it's kind of messed up. Here comes the Bulldogs and making their way onto the field. Kish Wright is carrying the big sledgehammer I know that they are ready to fight. And, of course, Berrien County is about to come on the Raymond Jones field. And here they come through the big inflatable. Got some fog, some smoke going. And that team takes their field as well. And, again, you see a lot of patriotism. And so looking forward to a great game. You know, you think back to 19 years ago when the Trade Center was attacked. You know, and here we are 19 years later, able to enjoy the freedoms of being together as family and friends on a football field on a Friday night and enjoying watching these young men be able to do something that I know that they love and enjoy. And so we love and appreciate our country and the men and women who serve and fight and who have sacrificed so much so that we could have this freedom. I just got a text, Jeremy, from Joanne Holbrook.
Oh, yeah?
One of our favorite teachers of all time.
That's right.
And she's watching the game at home, supporting our Dogs. She wants to give a big shout-out and say, go Dogs! We love Miss Joanne. And so here we go. We're about to kick off the first away game, a non-conference game here against Berrien County Rebels at the Raymond Jones Stadium here in Nashville. Number 19, Daniel Cruz, has set the ball up. He steps back. And there's the kick. Little pooch kick. It is caught. Uh-oh. He's got a lane. Uh-oh. And he's going to run down the sideline, and he is going to score. And I don't know, Jeremy, if you caught the ref on the side. Did you see it?
I did not see the ref on the side.
Oh, no. My goodness. The ref on the side busted his can running down the field. The field, ladies and gentlemen, is super wet. Sidelines still are holding a lot of water, but the sideline was running, and he busted his tail. And so but I hate that. Did not turn out well with the little pooch kick. And I tell you, they set up some great blocking. And the guy just shot down the side of the field, not ever being touched. Everybody's kind of in their lanes, and the ball went way to the right, and everybody played their position. However, the ball went the other way. And the PAT was good. And so within the first 11 seconds of the game, your Berrien County Rebels are up 7-0.
It's starting to sprinkle out here.
Got a weather update from Jeremy, who's standing outside. And so
with the camera, I might add.
With the camera. You got a umbrella?
I do, but it's just a couple sprinkles. So
well, let's see how the Dogs are going to respond. Of course, I take the wind out of your sails in the first 11 seconds of a ball game for them to go down and score, get the extra point. And so hopefully we can recover from that. Got a lot of ball boys on the sidelines with some towels trying to keep the balls dry. Not the way we wanted to start tonight. Not the way we wanted to start. Berrien comes out of their huddle. Number 55 will be their kicker tonight. Keontae Hodges deep. There's the kick. Little pooch kick. Little pooch kick caught on the 48-yard line by number 14, Cedric Davis. So that'll bring our offense onto the field. We'll appreciate and thank Berrien County for the field position. A little onside kick there, covered up by number 14. It's going to give us great field position. The ball is set right there between the 46 and the 47-yard line.
It's hard to see on this little screen on this camera.
Jalen Calhoun sets up. Rashad's going to keep it. He's got a little bit of running room. He's got a first down. He keeps running out of bounds all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A great run there and a great block by Jalen Calhoun as Rashad was able to run the ball all the way up, picked up about 15-plus yards on a great carry. Again, Rashad had 10 runs last week for about 64 yards. already starting out good tonight. There's the handoff right up to Jalen Calhoun. Runs right up the middle, and he just keeps moving. He keeps pushing. Picks up a great amount of yards there. A solid, hard run.
Ball is carried by number 8, Calhoun.
Jeremy?
Yes.
Pastor Rick from
5 yards.
the
Second down,
Lakeland United Methodist Church just texted us and said, watching all the way from Kennesaw. And he wants to tell the coaches, kick the ball down the field. So there you go. So coaching from Kennesaw.
That's up by Atlanta, right?
That's Atlanta up there. And so we appreciate all that church does for our community as well. There's the hand. Oh, Rashad's going to keep the ball. Finds him a little lane. Looks like he lost a couple of his blockers there. Made it up to about the 34-yard line. 33, 34-yard line. It's going to bring up third down.
Ball carried by number 5, Brockington, for a gain of 2 yards. Be third down, Bulldogs.
Had only a gain of 2.
So what is it? 2 and
It's
Oh,
third
it's-
and
it's third and 2.
It's
Okay.
third and 2.
apologize for the score not being on the screen. Ryan, just keep saying what it is.
Okay.
I'm out here doing the camera.
He hands it off to Jalen. They got him in the backfield. Oh, number 12 was able to sweep around and pick him up by his shoestrings, and we lost yards.
Flag.
Oh, and there's a flag. Maybe some unsportsmanlike conduct
There goes-
on the side of the Rebels.
Luke Johnson for the
I tell you what, they got up and mouthing off and doing a few things
He's
there.
going to be facing the wrong way, but maybe you can make that out. I don't know what is.
I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Yep, on the defense. So that's going to give us a first down and 15 yards.
holding on the Rebels.
Holding on the
Holding.
Rebels.
I thought it was unsportsmanlike, but they're going to call holding. So we'll see where they spot the ball. That will give us a first down. Calhoun had gone out for a little sweep on that, but number 12 was able to sneak around the side and get him on the shoestring.
Personal foul, late hit, 15-yard penalty, first down, Bulldogs.
Brewington and Kish Wright set up on this side. Rashad throws the ball.
Oh, well, the building got in the way. But
Rashad threw the ball
Complete to number 2,
at
Ryan.
10, right?
to number
10,
2 to Kish Wright.
Yard 10.
I think it's going to be sick. I can't see the stinking press box.
Move that screen out of the way for the third window.
I'm fixing to take the whole
Yeah.
window down. We were taking 2 screens out tonight. So we're second down in inches. I'm picking up a first down.
When I first walked in here earlier, the windows were so fogged over.
Okay, they're going to come out and they're going to do
You couldn't see out them.
They're going to do a official timeout. They're going to come out and measure. See how close we are to a first down. I mean, it's right there on the ball. Looks like we're going to be, what's he going to call? First down. First down by the threads of the nose of the football.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
First and goal on the 7, headed towards downtown Nashville. 7-0, Berrien County takes the opening kick to the house. So here we are. Rashad lines up. Calhoun's in his right hip. There's a snap. Rashad keeps it. He dives and he twists and turns. Gets down to about the 1-yard line. One of the Rebels came flying up with the ball, but he said he was already down. I don't know where he was going.
Down at the 1 yard, it looks like.
For a gain of 4 yards, second down, Bulldogs.
Where is the ball? It's like right there somewhere. I can't see it on the screen.
Cortez Robinson and Roy Johnson just entered the game. Of course, Cortez, one of our strongest players with the Dawgs. Both set up in the backfield. Calhoun takes the ball. He runs. Touchdown, Dawgs! Calhoun was able to go in there to the left side. Had great blocking by Johnson and Cortez. Created enough of a hole for him to squeak through, pick up those 6 points. Daniel Cruz will come out for the extra point. See if we can tie this ball game up with 8 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Coach is calling in the signs. Number 19, Daniel Cruz. Kish right runs out. There's a snap, the hold. The kick is good. 7-7 here in Berrien County. While they're taking a timeout to change the sides, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Raymond Jones Stadium in Berrien County. Again, man, I'll tell you what, the Lakeland fans have traveled well tonight. We have got a packed house over here on our side. And so to watch a great football game is 7-7, 8 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Of course, Berrien County took the opening kick to the house, got the point after. Then on a great offensive drive after a little onside kick that was recovered by Lanier County, we were able to drive down and pick up the score as well. Both opening drives. And there's the kick, little pooch kick to the left side. Oh, and Roy Johnson had him in the backfield. Number 32 wrapped him up and said, no, sir, not this time. Had him all covered up and brought him down.
Ryan?
Yes.
Look at that box over there and see number 3. Turn my headphones down just a little bit. To your right.
This box?
No. The little small one behind them. The small one behind that. Yeah, number 3. Turn it down a little bit.
How's that?
That's fine. That's fine because your ears, I mean, you're too
you
loud.
saying I got a big mouth, right? I know there's nobody in our audience. Nobody in our audience would agree with you that I have a big mouth. I know. So it would not be the first time I've heard that.
That's a lot better.
Okay. So our defense is on the field, and everybody's getting their positions. Keontae Hodges playing safety. There's a snap, the throw. Picked up. Oh, what a great tackle there by number 3, Andreas Anderson. Andreas.
7 yards. Second down, Rebels.
Second down and about 3. A pickup of about 7 on that throw. Wade, the defender, to our near side. There's a snap. Throws out. There's a hold. There's a hold on number 12. 2 flags, 3 flags. Laundry all over the field. Defense just covered him up. Ended up losing about 5 yards on the play. Laundry is all over the field. 3 yellow flags. Holding against the Rebels. Back them up.
All 3 flags were for that?
I think so. I think everybody saw it at the same time. It was pretty obvious. So that moved the ball back all the way to the 24-yard line.
So here's a question. Do you happen to know if any of the Berrien players are not on the team tonight, like playing?
I do not know that. I have not caught up with Berrien County. I do know. Did you see that Tiff County in Valdosta
I heard that, yeah.
was canceled tonight because of the COVID outbreak with their football team? And we want to wish their coach the best. I heard he's in the hospital fighting the flu and COVID. There's a snap. The handoff to number, I think it's 11 there. Great defense there. Sucked it up. He picked up probably about, I don't know, maybe 5 yards. Hadn't made it back quite to the original line of scrimmage. They're 3rd and 11.
Whenever I lose the ball, Ryan, I just look for the pile of players.
The pile of players.
And then I point the camera at
that. Well, I'll tell you what, man, they putting a good dog pile out there tonight. Our defense is, other than that first fluke of the run back, this is the defense that I saw last week working. And there it is. We got – Another play on the outside, a little screen pass. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down. Oh, he's not. No, he is not. I tell you what, he almost got to the first down mark, but I believe our defense was able to hold him. That's going to be 4th down and a yard.
4th and 1 for the Rebels.
4th and 1. Looks like they got a little this, that, and the other going on. And Marcus Eubanks enters the game. The Lanier County fans making some noise.
Flags,
I think they're going to call.
flags.
Are they going to call offsides? False start. Move them back. Move them back.
Somebody started too soon.
It'll be 4th down, 6 to go.
So that'll put your Rebels back, 4th and about 7. And the kicking team comes out, the punt team comes out. Kish Wright is going to be standing on about the right hash of the 35-yard line. Punter's ready. Low snap. Punts the ball. Kind of goes straight up in the air. Not a good punt at all. Actually takes a Lanier bounce. And it is covered up. I tell you what, Jeremy, while they're swapping out real quick, we do want to give a shout out. One of our great fans, Kathy Sermons, who I know watches this show very religiously, is not able to be out, but today is her birthday. And, of course, Josh Sermons, I know that she loves all of them, but she might just love one a little bit more than the others. And, of course, we love the Sermons family and all that they mean to Lanier County. But we want to give her a big shout out for a happy birthday. A beautiful 29 years old. And so congratulations on that.
Really? Is that all?
That's it, 29. That's all I'm going to say. There's a handoff to Jalen. He runs up. He's got him a good run. Picks up about 9 yards on the run.
Carry by number 8, Calhoun, for a gain of 8 yards. 2nd down for the Bulldogs.
2nd and 8. Picked up 8 on the run. Isaiah Alexander sets up way to the right. Kish to our near side. Again, it looks like Rashad's going to keep it. A little fake handoff. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. Blow the whistle, dude. There's another flag. Well, no, he just picked it up and threw it again. So I think they're going to call a hold. It's going to be a holding on Lanier County, I believe.
Be holding against the Bulldogs.
I believe they called that on Noah Newbern, number 26. So that's going to move our Dogs back to the 41, 2nd and 15. Long 2nd down here. There's a snap. Rashad steps back. He's got a lane. Oh, and he kicks it back. Got some good blocking. Big tackle there by number 36, but not before Rashad Brockington was able to pick up most of everything that we lost. That's going to put us at 3rd and looks like about 4. 3rd down and 4. Ball on the 48-yard line, headed towards downtown Nashville.
Is there a church nearby? You hear the bells?
That's up there in the thing. Kelvin Gaines set up on the outside. Brewington, Kish to our near side. Sermons and Alexander to the far side. Rashad looks. He throws. He's got a man open. If he catches any number, yes. What a catch there by Brewington. Right over the middle of the field on the left hash. All the way down to about the 10-yard line. A great throw and catch by the quarterback. Again, there you see that timing really developing as these every minute of every game continues. You see those timing getting better and better.
Current score, Ryan.
Current score is still 7-7, but I'll tell you what,
How much
the
time's
Bulldogs are knocking on the door with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Thank you, Jeremy. He hands it off to Jalen. Ooh, and he had a big hit right there on the line. But, man, I tell you what, his feet are just driving tonight. They've stood him up, did not take him down. I tell you what, man, Jalen is running with vengeance tonight. He has hit that line hard. Last week, I know he had some hiccups and some medical problems and some issues. Noah Newbern enters back into the game. Sermons comes out. But Jalen is running with some vengeance tonight. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Clock still ticking. 7-7. Lanier County Bulldogs. Second and about, looks like 7 or 8 from what I can see. Rashad keeps the ball, goes out to the left side, turns the corner. He might have picked up a yard or so. Clock still ticking.
Building in the way again.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it comes over to this left side.
Just on
it's
the edge
tough,
of
man.
it. Just
Yeah.
the edge of it.
It makes it tough to have to be set up inside. I tell you what, that cloud over there is dark.
Yeah, it's going that way.
That's good. I hope it does because it is dark. Third down and about 3.
Is that supposed to be the Undertaker bells?
I think so. Actually, it's an AC/DC song. Hell's Bells.
Oh, okay.
Kish to our near side. Alexander to the far side. Roy Johnson steps up. Boy, I tell you, they could have got him for and I tell you what, Rashad just got left open by himself. Roy Johnson went off to the left, and Brockington went to the right. I'm not really sure what all happened on that play, but 4th and 10. Daniel Cruz is going to come out, number 19. He's going to come out, see if we can't get a field goal. Kicked I think it was a 29-yard. I didn't write it down. Forgot how many yards it was last week, but had a great field goal. Doing a good job this year as our kicker. I can't see exactly where they're setting up at.
Looks like about the 18.
19
It looks like 18.
line. There's a snap. Oh, and it is good, Daniel Cruz.
The kick is good.
That'll bring your Lanier County Bulldogs up to 10. Your Rebels at 7. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first quarter here in Berrien County. And, of course, we want to give a shout-out to our sponsors. And, of course, we're sponsored by Farmers and Merchants Bank. We love and appreciate the bank there, the job that they do, and all the help they give out to our school and our community. The J. Shaw Insurance Company. Of course, Jason there does a great job not only in our community but for our whole state. And no doubt loved and admired by many, as well as Lakeland Drug. And so, and of course, the crew there does an outstanding job. And we talked about last week just having that hometown touch, calling you on your birthday or going in there and knowing you by name and trying to help you out any way they can. And so we love and appreciate our sponsors. So those who are listening out there tonight, make sure you send them a text, make a phone call. Next time you're in their business, let them know how much you appreciate their sponsorship. There's the kick, a little onside kick, covered up by number 21 on the 49-yard lines. Going back to Pastor Rick Hamilton, who keeps telling the coach to kick it down the field. Rick, they ain't listening. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lanier County Bulldogs up 10-7.
Ball be placed just inside Berrien territory at the 48.5-yard.
Ball's going to be placed there in Berrien territory on the 48-yard line. Defense is on the field, ready to ride. 1st and 10. Their running back sets up on the right hip of their quarterback. There's a snap. Hands it off to number 24. The running back goes out to the outside. Oh, and he is brought down by number 1, Keontae Hodges on the outside, and Cartez Robinson, number 21. Both of those young men wrapped him up, and he picked up 0.
24 Williams for for no gain.
Absolutely no gain on the run.
Be second down.
Moves it from the right hash to the left hash. Again, running back sets up in the right hip of the quarterback. Right on his side. There's a snap. Steps back. Throws the ball. Oh! Almost intercepted by Anderson. Number 3 was right there. The only good thing I can say is that
Number 6, Newsom.
he didn't catch it, but if the other one would have, that would have been a touchdown because there was nobody. Anderson went for the ball, and luckily neither one of them. Well, I wished, of course, Anderson would have picked it up. But in that case, if the other one would have caught it, it would have been a touchdown. Again, no yards, 3rd and 10. Defense stepping up. Linebackers inching closer and closer. And there they go. Looks like they're going in for a blitz. Oh, he's got him out. Oh, my goodness, what a catch by number 44. I tell you, the quarterback was in some serious trouble. He was brought back by Powell. I just knew he was supposed to get a sack. He throws it up at number 44, one-handed grab, and brings it down. Gives them a 4th and about 3 on the, I'm going to give you about a 44.5-yard line. Might be a hard count here. Defense, be disciplined. Look for a hard count. Yep, that's a hard count, and the Dawgs didn't fall for it. So a timeout there by Coach Williams to talk to his defensive players to let them know, hey, we got this. And so 4th and 3. 43.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Lanier County Bulldogs up 10-7. And of course, our Rebels right now they have the ball, and they're driving away from downtown to the north end zone toward the concession stands. And Jeremy, I hope they have a sausage dog. I think I saw them cooking.
Yeah, there's a grill over there.
There's just something about coming to a ball game on Friday nights in South Georgia. You got to have a sausage dog. Of course, we had Chick-fil-A sandwiches last week at Lanier, and I missed my sausage dog. And so I hope they got some over there tonight because that's what I'm going to be eating for supper. So your defense lines back up. Running back, look like he's going to be a step behind the quarterback on his right hip. Defense lines up. 4th and 3. There's a snap. Hands it to the running back, and they're going to stop him. What a play there by, looks like Roy Johnson. And I know Roy Ian was in on that, and I couldn't tell who else was on it. But I believe Ja'Cory Williams was in on that tackle as well. What a great defensive play by your Lanier County Bulldogs, and the fans are up on their feet. What a great defensive stand there, and a home field here at the major Raymond Jones Stadium. We're going to have 3 out to the far right. Sermon, Alexander, and Brewington. Kish our near side. Isaiah steps back. Rashad steps back. Oh! I tell you, Calhoun just lost his feet right there at the line of scrimmage on the pass. I tell you, that field is wet.
It is very wet, yes.
And I tell you what, it is getting tore up. So I know that coach is cringing over there. You can just look at the field right now, and they are digging it.
I was here early before almost anybody else was here, and I walked along the front of the bleachers here, and there's just like puddles.
Oh, it's just water down there. You can just see
all
it
the
standing.
way from one end to the other. It's just standing water all the way down on it. Where all the extra players are outside the line right here. That's where all the water's
Second 10.
at.
Rashad's going to keep it. He kicks back. Looks like he's got a good run. Ooh, big tackle. Oh, and Rashad just hit his head. Rashad just hit his head on looked like the knee of one of the players.
He just got up, though.
Boy, I tell you what, man. That's one of the things I know our coaches have really worked on is having a backup quarterback, and we just don't really have that where we need to be at this point in the season. And but I know they're working hard on it. Looks like Coach Williams is going to call a timeout, let Rashad get his that was the end of the first quarter. I thought he called a timeout, but that's the end of the first quarter. Couldn't have come at a better time. give Rashad a chance to get his get the birds to quit flying around. And while there's a timeout at the end of the quarter, we're going to hear a word from our sponsor. All right, we're back. So we got 12 minutes back on the clock, starting here in the second quarter. So a quarter of the game has been played. Coach Sharp's talked to his offensive line. They're going to swap sides of the field. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. Calhoun's going to set up on the right hip. He's going to take the ball, turns the corner, but he had nothing there. Boy, I tell you what, he is fighting hard tonight. I tell you, the run didn't look like it. We're going to end up losing yards on that run, but he is running hard. So the Coach Williams says, you know what, we're going to call in our kicker, and we're going to go ahead and punt this ball, get it on down there closer to the end zone and make Berrien work a little harder. Our defense is playing great tonight, so no sense trying to turn the ball over here in the middle of the field. Let's make Berrien County work for it. Their number 5 sets up on the 30-yard line. Their number 3 sets up on the right hash. Both of them about on the 25-yard line. Of course, Rashad does as kind of a rugby-style kick, usually kind of rolls out and kicks it. Usually a pretty low kick. There's a snap, a little low. Over to the right side. What a great kick. Goes all the way down to the 17-yard line. What a great kick by Rashad Brockington. I think his bell still rung just a little bit. Going to huddle up with some of his boys on the side here. The defense is on the field saying, bring it on, Berrien. They are already out there ready to go.
Are they using the 25-second clock thing?
I haven't seen it move, but
they got one on both ends.
Yeah, got one on both ends, but I hadn't seen it actually move. Now I really haven't been paying that much attention to it. Yeah, it is moving just down to. I'm glad you pointed that out. I wish Lanier County had that. There's a snap. Steps back. Oh, and he's got a man. He's stiff. Oh, and there's going to be an interception. Yes, number 7 intercepts the ball on the 31-yard line. And there he goes. Brought him down to. Woo! You Lanier County Bulldogs, I tell you what, they had the quarterback all the way back to about the 5-yard lines, and he threw it in the air on a little stop and go by his wide receiver. He had nothing. Threw off his back foot. Number 7, Kamarian Wade, just standing there waiting on it and runs it back, picks up a good yardage. That defense is rocking and rolling. Now what they just call?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. All right, first down. The ball is set up on the 22-yard line. Again, now we're going away from downtown to the north end zone toward the concession stand. Calhoun's going to be set up on the left hip of Brockington. Runs hard. Just stands him up there and maybe picked up a yard.
Carry by number 8, Calhoun, for a short gain. Second down, Bulldogs.
It's going to be second down, Bulldogs. Again, if you're just joining with us, 10 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the half. Bulldogs are up 10-7 here in Berrien County. Non-conference game. Field is wet.
The field has been wet. That same rain Lakeland got earlier came right across here about 30 minutes after.
Ooh, almost interception. Brockington threw it out there to Kish Ride on a little post play and just about picked him off because he threw behind Kish just a little bit. And so the timing on that was just a little off.
3 and 9.
10 minutes left here in the first half. 10-7.
I'm going to start hearing them bells in my sleep.
Okay, they got Anderson out there now in Calhoun's position. Anderson's going to set up on the right hip of Brockington. The ball was low. Oh. And Brockington throws it away. Great play there. They had him back about 10, 15 yards. Right before he was sacked, he was able to throw the ball out of bounds and brought up a fourth down, 4th and 9, I believe it'll be.
Can they kick a 20-yard field goal?
Oh, yeah. I think we had one last week. I think it was 29 I think it was, which had to be a little bit further than that.
Sideline warning for the Rebels.
Oh, sideline warning for the Rebels.
I don't see them. What are they doing? They behind the line.
Susan Schools, one of our great teachers, just texted me. She says she's watching the game all the way from the North Georgia mountains. Not only is she watching it, but she's rubbing it in and making us all jealous. Of course, her son was one of the players here. I believe her daughter now goes to Berrien, but her son was played the same time that my son played, and Justin's a great kid, and I know that I really enjoy watching them boys play.
They must have good internet up there.
I guess so, man. So they're up in the mountain. We got people. Oh, there's timeout or flag. I think.
Flag back here.
Not sure what it was.
Delay of game.
Delay of game. Wait a minute. He's waving it off. He's waving it off.
That's not what that is.
That's
not what that is.
25 seconds on the clock there, so a little bit of confusion out there. But you know what, Jeremy?
Wave off the flag.
Jeremy,
waving off the flag. Yeah, go ahead.
That goes back to talking about our sponsors. I mean, you got, we had a person at home a while ago, one of our retired teachers who's unable to get out right now, and here she is at home watching the game.
Must be a timeout.
You got a pastor of a church who's a big supporter of this program. They've always done fifth quarter. Can't do it this year because of the pandemic. And he's up in Kennesaw watching the game. And now you got a school teacher who's still supporting her Bulldogs all the way up in the mountains and being able to watch the game. And so all these things, being able to watch is because of our sponsors.
That's right.
And so I can't say enough about that. Can you send me a link to the game? Philip Connell wants a link to the game. And okay, will you send it to me? All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We're just trying to have a couple of issues here.
I'm running the camera. It'll be a minute.
All right, go ahead. There's a snap.
And he
Rashad takes it. He holds it. He's got all kind of time. And he throws the ball, and he's got a man. And a Josh Sermons touchdown.
Yeah.
Woo! Go Bulldogs.
Sermons from Brockington. The result of the play is a touchdown, Bulldogs.
That was a good play.
That was a great play. I tell you, the offensive line just gave him all the time in the world. Daniel Cruz lines up. Rashad's the holder. There's the kick. The PAT is good. 17-7. Your Lanier County Bulldogs. 9 minutes and 43 seconds left. Let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Cruz has teed up the ball. Lanier County's up 17-7 here in Berrien County. And there's the kick. Now, everybody kind of keep their minds where they need to be.
Did you get that, Brian?
I got it, man. Thanks a lot, bud.
Brian.
Yep.
Just inside Berrien's territory, marked at the 44.5. First down, Rebels.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, y'all bear with me for a second. I'm trying my hardest to multitask here. And so that's a challenge by myself anyway. So. All right, now to bring the Berrien County Rebels back on the field on offense. The ball's going to be set up on the 44-yard line. They're going to be headed towards downtown Nashville. Lanier County up 17-7 over the Rebels. 9 minutes and 38 seconds. I believe they had a little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct. Those penalties will offset. White hats out there having some conversation. I think everything's where it needs to be. Number 11 is going to be set up on the right hip of their quarterback. Number 4 is in motion. He hands it to number 4, and he goes around the outside. But there he is met by Keontae Hodges waiting on him and brings him down for a loss of about a yard.
Carry for the Rebels by number 4, Stevens, for a loss of a yard. Second down, Rebels.
Loss of a yard, second down. Again, 17-7, Lanier County Bulldogs over these Berrien County Rebels here in Raymond Jones Stadium. It's a nice, cool night tonight.
You're
in the
air conditioning, Ryan.
Yeah, I am in the air conditioner. I forgot I am. But it's still it's humid, but it's cool.
It is humid, yes.
I'm sorry, I am in the air conditioner in here. So there's a snap. Hands it to his running back. He's fighting good. But tell you what, he was met by number 12 right there and said, no, sir. Corey Williams stood him up along with Cortez Robinson, number 21 and number 12. Swap them around and say, let's go. I tell you what, this Bulldog defense has looked good tonight. Big fourth down stopper in the game. Other than that opening kickoff, which is kind of just a fluke where the guy hit the sideline and was able to run down on the opening kick and score the touchdown. Other than that, this defense it has been tight tonight. We've had an interception. There's the steps back. There's the pass. And it went right through his hands. Boy, I tell you what a great play. That quarterback stood in the pocket as long as he could. Took a big lick by our defensive line, but what a great pass. But their player just could not get his hands on the ball. Hit him in the wrong spot, right in the numbers. That's going to bring out 4th and 10 and bring out their punt.
Did you see the article earlier today about this being the game of the week for the that radio show they do on the radio?
Oh, no, I hadn't.
The Berrien Lanier game is the game of the week.
Wow.
Chris Beckham.
I was listening to Chris on the way in tonight from Lanier County, and I tell you, they every one of their players, I think they got about 5 that, try to get the outcome of the game, and every one of them picked Berrien County, but they said, man, they just went and bragged on Lanier County. There's the kick. Nice kick. Nice kick and fair catch made by Kish Wright. They're on the 25-yard line, so our offense will come out on the field. They've made some good drives tonight. We had to settle on the last drive for a field goal. 17-7, 8 minutes and 5 seconds left. Lanier County Bulldogs up on these Rebels tonight. Tell you what, again, the defense looks great tonight. We're making few mistakes. Again, your Lanier County fans just really travel well tonight, Jeremy. I mean, it's a packed house on this side.
It is on both sides.
It is on both sides. I tell you what, they may be more Lanier fans than they are Berrien fans tonight. I ain't said that in a long time. Calhoun gets the run. Oh, and he runs up there. Looks like he's going to pick up about maybe 6 or so. It's going to be second down and maybe about 4, long 4. I tell you, Calhoun is running hard tonight, man. I tell you, I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not, but his feet have not stopped moving. I've seen it over the years with Lanier County where they get hit and they fall. Calhoun
What's his
is number 8. Calhoun is not doing that tonight, man. His legs are just moving, and they keep – watch him. Here he goes with the ball again. He stands, look at them legs. They just keep kicking, and even afterwards he picks up another couple of yards after the tackle. Third and about a short yard. Maybe a little over a foot or so. They're going to bring out Anderson, number 3. He's going to set up in the right pocket of left pocket.
You call that noise?
Move back to the right side of Brockington. Alexander to our near side. Kish to the far side. Newbern in the backfield. And Alexander and Anderson's got a running room. Runs all the way down to the middle of the field on the 50-yard line. What a run by number 3. What a run.
6:42. I can't see the score.
6 minutes and 42 seconds left. 17-7, Lanier County Bulldogs. I tell you what, we're marching on into the halftime here for long. 6 minutes and 42 seconds. I tell you what, getting a lot of high fives by the coaches over here. Anderson as he walks off the field. Isaiah Alexander sets up on the near side, along with Josh Sermons. Far side's going to be Kish. Brewington's going to set up here on our near side, too, on the right hash. On the line. There's a snap. Going to give it to Calhoun. Calhoun takes a split. Oh, he's got some running room down the sideline. Here he goes. He makes a twist and a turn. Oh, there's a flag. I see some laundry on the field. What a run by Calhoun tonight. Good gracious, he's got something to prove. Jalen is just running with vengeance tonight. Let's see what the penalty is.
It'll be holding against the Bulldogs.
Oh, that's the hurt one there. It's going to be holding against the Bulldogs. Jalen's going to come over to the sideline after a long run. Anderson to go back out. Lost that long run, but that's all right. First down. Going to be 1st and 5.
Big first down for the Bulldogs.
Got same setup. Kish to the far side. Isaiah and Joshua to our near side. Anderson's going to set up on the right hip. Brockington looks back and he's throwing it deep. Throwing it deep. Oh, and Kish caught the ball, but what did he say? He said he was out of bounds. There's a flag on the field.
There's a flag, too, yeah.
I think they got coaches running out on the field. I don't know if they were saying he was pushed out. What a great throw. Timing is getting better and better. Brockington's working well with his receivers. I believe they're going to say he was, I don't know, but Berrien County is booing loud, so there's going to be.
What's going on?
I don't know what the call was, but I know that Berrien County booed, so I'm assuming it's for us. So it's going to be a.
They're moving the chains.
They're moving the chains all the way down to the 25-yard line, I guess, 26-yard line. I can't see.
Ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line.
What a great pass, though, there by Brockington. Calhoun's back out at running back. Brewington, Kish to the far side. Sermons and Isaiah to the near side. There's a snap. There's a little throw out there to Kish. Kish makes a couple of runs. He's moving his feet. Drives the ball all the way up to the 13-yard line. Going to pick up a first down. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half. Lanier County is knocking on the door. 17-7. Your Bulldogs are up over the Rebels. Headed toward the concession stands. The Dogs are moving away from downtown, headed north. Low snap. He hands it off.
Pile up.
Yep. Anderson was able to just kind of carry it forward just a little bit. Looks like he might have picked up 2 yards. It's going to be about 2nd and 8.
Be second down.
I tell you, they've been playing a good game tonight. Very clean. Yeah, I was listening to Chris Beckham's show, and every single person on there talked about the respect that they have for Lanier and how good they were looking and how close this game would be tonight. But I'm here to tell you, nobody picked Lanier, but Lanier's looking mighty good tonight. There's a snap. Rashad's going to keep it, and he kicks it back. Runs, he turns around. Ooh, took a big tackle by 3 of their players who really planted him down, but he did pick up maybe about 3 yards. It's going to give about third down and about 4 maybe. Big run there by Rashad.
What yard line is that? Is that 9? 8 maybe?
Maybe. I can't see it from the inside the room here. Rashad looks back and he throws it over. Great catch by number 4, Brewington, right over the middle. Did he pick up a first down? A first down. It looks like it's going to be 6 inches, about the length of the ball maybe, from a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, it is right there on the nose of the goal line.
They're so far away, this little tiny screen. Man, I can't see this thing.
Do you know the screen in here? You're supposed to have 1 screen or 2 screens playing in here?
1 on the right side.
Okay.
They're taking a timeout.
All right, timeout called by Berrien County. I tell you what, man, what a game. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the first half. And, again, if you're joining with us, and we know we have people all over Lakeland who have been texting us tonight, Philip Connell, one of our school board members, I know either he's watching or he shared that link with somebody. We've got a school teacher that is up in the mountains. We've got a pastor that's in Kennesaw. We got people all over the place listening to this Bulldogs go tonight. Bulldog Nation's getting bigger and bigger under our head coach, Kurt Williams. And, again, I want to share with everybody, of course, I was talking to Kurt today, and he sent me a picture of the back of the helmets of our players and, of course, their team, Jenna, with Jeremiah 2911. We want to wish her the very best, her and her family. We send up our prayers for a great first grade teacher, Lanier County, and we love her and her family and all that she means. And so there are a lot more blue shirts out here tonight with people supporting her and this Jenna Strong movement of letting our community know that we are behind you. Offense sets up, and there's the run.
Flag.
And he scored a touchdown, but I think it's going to be false. I think it was a illegal motion. Either illegal motion or they scored a touchdown, but that's going to move them back. It looks like 5 yards. Illegal shift. Coach Williams is coming out like, what in the world? But that's all right. 3 minutes and 58 seconds left. That's going to bring up, second down? It'll be still first down. It'll still be first down.
He's got it on 1.
It'll still be first down because they accepted the penalty. They had set up in a formation I'd never seen before. I tell you, everybody had just kind of bunched in there together between the pole of this press box. I couldn't see exactly what all was going on, but
you stick your head out the window. We took the screen
so
out.
Rashad is in the shotgun, and there he goes, and he takes it, and he's pushing and twisting and turning. I don't think he picked up anything. Quarterback keeper, and I think we're right on the 5-yard line on the second down. The offensive line was not able to push Berrien County back. It's going to be second and goal. Rashad had 10 runs last week against Soperton for 64 yards, 9 for 16 passing, 216 yards and 3 touchdowns. Tremendous young man. Again, he sets up under the center. And he rolls out. He's got a man. Oh, and if he had thrown the ball, he just kind of lobbed it out there to, looks like Brewington. He just kind of lobbed it out there instead of throwing it. He had the touchdown right there in his hands, but just not a good pass there by Rashad. And so we're going to swap out some players here. Kish comes in the game. Sermons, Isaiah, offensive coach. Coach Sharp is called into play. I tell you what, we're third down, 3rd and goal. Lanier County's making some noise. Rashad's back in the shotgun. Calhoun to his left hip. Hands it to him. Oh, and man, I tell you what, that defense had just stepped up in there. But Calhoun lost his foot there. Man, I tell you, this field is so wet. He wanted to kick it back, and his foot just kind of slipped. And when it did, that defense was right there on top of him. So you got 4th and goal. We're going to go for it, or are we going to send the kicker in? Going to bring Calhoun out. Anderson's going in. Got some AC/DC playing in the booth. Looks like we are going to go for it. Maybe get a hard count here or something. Timeout, Rebels. I tell you what, we've been down here for a while now. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the first half. Lanier County up 17-7. Big defensive stand right here by your Berrien County Rebels. And let's see what Coach Kirk can pull out of his hat here to get them boys in the end zone there by the concession stand.
There goes Brian Sermons walking down that way.
Yep. Again, shout out to his mom for her birthday.
Patches is here.
Yeah, I see. I tell you, we traveled well tonight. We've got a lot of players, parents and community here. I haven't looked around for everybody here. Always, we appreciate our school board, our teachers, administrators.
All these people on this side are supposed to be from Lakeland?
Yeah, that's why.
Because I don't recognize some of these people.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of folks around here, man. This is a little rivalry game, I guess. Not a major, but it has got a rival to it. It's a rival in a lot of people's mind anyway, maybe not as much as Clinch County. Our offense is going back on the field.
Let's give the boys a little bit of noise.
We're 4th down. Ball is set right on the outside of the 5-yard line. Rashad's going to be in the shotgun with Anderson on his right hip. There's a snap. He steps back. He throws the ball. Anderson did he catch it? He said it was no catch. It wouldn't have been a touchdown anyway. Great play, but it just did not work quite out. Again, that ground is so wet. Big defensive stop there by the Nashville Rebels. That's going to bring our defense back on the field. And I tell you what, Jeremy, defense, the way they've been playing tonight, they may just put them on in the backfield right there and get a safety out of this deal, man. I tell you, the defense have been strong. Very strong.
Put them over there in the concession.
Yeah, I tell you what, that wouldn't hurt my feelings to pick up a safety right here. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. Your Berrien County Rebels are going to have to go about 95 yards to score.
The first half.
Yeah, of the first half. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to the first half. Lanier County up 17-7. There's a snap. The handoff. Oh, I tell you what, that defense was right there. He may have picked up a half a yard at the best, maybe a yard.
They're saying 2 over here on this.
Second down. And
No. He moved it. Didn't that look like about 2 yards?
I can't see it from here. I can look down there. Yeah, they're giving him 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Clock is running. Minute 57 seconds. Number 7, Wade to our near side. Picked up an interception tonight. There's a snap. Again, hands it to the running back. Running back's got a couple blockers. He ran over one of our men. I tell you what, boys, y'all going to have to hit him harder than that. I tell you what, I don't know who it was that he ran over, but he ran over one of our boys. Some powerful running tonight by the running backs on both sides of the ball.
First down, Rebels.
Went out of bounds. Minute and 38 seconds. Clock is stopped. First down. Ball is set on the 22-yard line, north end of the field. Again, hands it to the running back, and they get him right there in the backfield. Looks like Roy Johnson had him wrapped up by the time he hit the line of scrimmage.
Who is that down there on crutches on our side? Like number, was that 50? Number 50, right?
I don't see what you're talking about, buddy.
Over here to the right by the chains.
I don't see him. Give me a minute.
Oh,
look.
well, they're around him. They're blocking your view. The other players.
You tell me a number. I'll tell you who it is.
50.
Number 50.
I think it's 50.
That's Powell. Well, he was in the game earlier tonight. Is he dressed out?
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Uh-huh.
He may have got hurt earlier. I didn't see it.
Oh, they're
Wade's got him.
They're throwing it.
And another interception by Kamarion Wade. Another interception by number 7. Big time. Big time. Man, I tell you what, that defense, they're not respecting Kamarion Wade on this side. He has picked 2 balls off tonight.
58 right there, 58. Right down there in front of you. See down there?
Thomas Reno.
He's wearing the ball cap backwards.
Yeah.
He's got shorts on, but he's wearing his jersey, top half.
Huh, not sure.
Lanier County 44-yard line with 48 seconds to go. First down, Bulldogs.
Yeah, Thomas Reno, I guess. Offense back on the field. We got 48 seconds left. Lanier County's up 17-7. We're going to be headed north again. The ball's just on the outside, headed downtown on the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. Offense gets set up. Got time for a few plays here. See what Coach Williams has. There's a snap. Rashad looks deep. He's got a man. Isaiah, and he threw it short, way short. Luckily, that number 3 did not look up because that would have been a pick. Threw it way short on that one. I think Rashad kind of threw off on his back foot and just –
41 seconds till halftime. And during halftime, we'll run the commercials, but I'll put the score on the bottom with the clock to let you know how much time.
And I tell you what, if you're out there listening and you're not back on the third quarter when we start, shame on you, because this is going to be one of those games that you're just going to have to keep going. This is a nail
leave it
biter.
on and turn it down a little bit.
That's right.
And
leave it on, turn it down. We'll be back.
Yep.
Jalen, I'll tell you what a great defensive play by the Berrien Rebels there. Calhoun picked the ball up, and looks like he made it right back to the line of scrimmage. 30 seconds left. Third down. Coach ain't in no hurry, running no plays, just letting the clock run. It's third down. Just letting it run. Now, it might have been the last play of the game. 12 seconds. I think that's going to be their final play right there. And so Coach Williams is pointing at it. And I'll tell you what, ain't nothing shameful about going into the locker room leading your Berrien County non-conference game. The fans are up on their feet, giving these boys a hand as they are leading going into halftime, 17-7. Tell you what, if you're listening, I hope that you're back in about 20 minutes. We'll see you then.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in Raymond Jones Stadium. The Bulldogs had won the toss at the beginning of the game tonight and deferred to the second half, and so we will be receiving. Deontay Hodges is going to be going deep. Hope you had a great break there at the halftime.
I sure did. That air-conditioned press box felt really good.
We're 17-7. Your Bulldogs are up on these Berrien County Rebels. Jeremy, I've been craving a sausage dog.
And you still didn't get it,
I went
did you?
down there and stood in line the entire halftime, just about it. Me and Mr. Ernest Locklear, one of our great school board members, I was standing in line with him and waited there for the whole time. Got up there, and they did not have a sausage dog. But they got these pork skewers, and, man, I tell you, they are really good. So, fans, if you hear me be quiet, it's because I'm taking a bite of a pork skewer. Yeah. And so I have not ate supper tonight, so bear with me. There's the kick. That'll put your kick over. Number 6 picks it up. Guy's got to run. He crosses all the way up to about the 42, maybe 43-yard line. Guyton had a good run there, ran from the left side all the way to the middle.
That would be more like 46 or 7. 46. You said 42?
Oh, my bad.
That's back there.
Going back the other way. 46-yard line on the north side of the field. The offense back on. You're going to have Kish, Sermons to our near side. Brewington, Alexander to the far side. Calhoun's on the right hip of Rashad. Rashad's in the shotgun. There's a snap. Gives it to Calhoun. Calhoun's got a little bit of a lane. He drives forward. Got a little bit of forward progress. It's going to pick up about a yard or so.
Calhoun for a short gain. Second down, Bulldogs.
Brings up second down. Kish to our near side. Brewington, Alexander, and Sermons to the far side. High snap. Hands it off to the running back, Calhoun. Calhoun drives it forward for another about 2 yards. It looks like the ball is going to be almost on the 50-yard line. It's going to be third and looks like about 6.
I'm sorry. I was just laughing at a text I just had a chance to look at.
Oh.
Let's make some noise for the boys.
Rashad runs to the right side. And he's got a pass. Oh, and he threw it. Oh, man, the defensive player, the ball bounces right off his shoulder pads. Jeremy, I just want to give you a couple shouts out here. Philly Connell's son all the way down in Tampa. Colby's wanting to watch the game tonight, and so he's chimed in. And so we got people from Kennesaw, Georgia Mountains, all the way down to Tampa, Florida, all over the place. I know Noah told me that he watched some of it, and him and Trey Strickland are in Venice, Louisiana, getting ready to do some duck hunting in the morning. And so I know they're out there watching the game. We got people all over the place. But also, I want to send a special shout-out. I do know someone who's watching the game as well. We'll wait to this punt. Rashad sits back. There's a snap. It's a low snap. Rashad picks it up, kicks it. Good kick. The ball squirts all the way up to by the 5-yard line. Way to go, Rashad Brockington. But I do know we got some special fans out there tonight listening to us. We want to give a big shout-out to Chris and Jenna Bowling. And I know that they're watching the game as well. And I tell you what, we can't say enough. I know we said a lot of it at the pregame show tonight, but we can't say enough about how many prayers have been sent up and the love and appreciation that we have for the Bowling family. And I know that Team Jenna, I wish you was here, Jenna, tonight to see how many blue shirts was in this stand. And being able just to see how much love and support. Of course, all the Bulldog helmets have the sticker on the back that's Team Jenna, and the Faith Over Fear shirts all over the stadium tonight. A little running back got a little room. Anderson was able to bring him down. But I tell you, a lot of prayers and a lot of love has gone up for that family. And, of course, as I said earlier, make sure you, if you hadn't had a chance to go to GoFundMe and link on to that account to be able to donate to that family. I know they greatly appreciate it. And, of course, they didn't ask for that, but our community has supported them and rallying around them. Share that with somebody and continue to pray for that family. Gives it to the running back. The running back drives straight up the field. Looks like he's going to pick up a few yards.
Carry by number 11, Dixon for the Rebels.
Brett Rogers has chimed in. And I'm not even going to tell you what he said. But I know if you know Brett, you're probably sitting there going, there's no telling. And we'll leave it at that. And so we love and miss Brett and his family. Man, that little running back just kind of held his head down and just kind of scooted all the way around. Looks like they might have picked up a first down. They sure did.
The result of a play results in a first down.
So that resulted in a first down. The ball's all the way up to about the 31-yard line. 1st and 10. Calhoun's coming off the field. Berrien offense looking a little different. There's a running back again. Cortez Robinson had a hand on him, but kind of squirmed out.
Carry once again by number 11, Dixon. Gain of 4.5 yards.
Gain of about 4.5 yards. Kamarion Wade looks like he was kind of pushed all the way into the line over there of Berrien County. Kamarion's had 2 interceptions tonight. Doing a good job on defense. Gaining some respect. Quarterback gets in a shotgun. Running back on his right hip. Turns around, hands it to him. Oh, my goodness. Kelvin Gaines met him when the ball was handed. Twisted him around, and the rest of the defensive line just swallowed him up. Drove him back all the way to just about the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring 3rd down and about 9. Again, Lakeland has no doubt traveled well tonight. Excited about this season. 17-7. Lakeland is over the Berrien County Rebels. 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. The ball up. There's a flag. More laundry on the field.
2 flags.
False start against the Rebels.
False start against the Rebels.
Is that good, Ryan?
It is. I'm sorry. I'm starving, man.
I hadn't noticed it.
I left the Impact Center. We had peanut butter and jelly today, and I tried to eat one, man, and I ate half of it.
You hit the microphone. That's the
I
only
know,
way.
I
That's
didn't
the only
mean
way
to.
I noticed you was.
I
in
didn't
there
mean
and
to.
going
I'm
at it.
sorry. Hey, you get what you pay for, man. I'm probably not very professional. I'm sorry. He drops back. He's got a man deep. Oh, and another interception. Deontay Hodges. And he runs it back. Crosses the 50, the 45, all the way down to about the 44-yard line.
Pass was intended to Stevens.
Lanier County Bulldog defense has carried 3 interceptions back tonight. And that, my friends, has got us back in this ball game right here in the top of the third quarter. 7 minutes and 38 seconds left. Bulldogs over the Rebels, 17-7.
44.
We're going to be on the Berrien 44. We're driving toward downtown Nashville, headed south. Calhoun's in the backfield with Rashad. Alexander to the far side, Kish to the near side. The handoff. Calhoun's to the outside, to the left hash. Ooh, and a big tackle by number 12 and number 3 for Berrien County.
Calhoun for the Bulldogs.
Might have picked up about a yard.
Be a short gain. Second down.
Sermons comes into the game. Calhoun comes out. Anderson goes in. Anderson's going to set up on the left side of Rashad. There's a snap. Little high. Rashad's going to keep it. Oh, and he made a miss. A guy missed. And he's maybe picked up about a yard. Maybe 2.
Quarterback keeper by number 5.
That's going to bring up third down.
Gain of 3 yards. Third down for the Bulldogs. Let's make
It's going to be
some
about
noise.
third and a long 5. Sermons and Alexander's going to set it to the far side. Kish and Brewington to our near side. Anderson in the backfield. There's a snap. Throw. Oh, man. Off the fingertips of Kish and almost intercepted. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Intended for number 2, right.
Pass was intended to Kish. Went off his fingertips. Not the best of a pass by Rashad. The clock stopped with 6 minutes and 18 seconds left. Again, Bulldogs are up by 10. Dogs are going to go for it. Fans making some noise, and there's and a hard count by Rashad, which draws the defense over the line. Big offensive play there by our offensive line of having some discipline to sit still during a hard count.
Offsides on the Rebels.
That's going to set up a now fourth down and inches, literally the nose of the football.
Be 4th and 1. Let's make some more noise. For the
Fourth and just a couple of inches. A tight formation. Set up. Calhoun's got it. He's got the first down. Well, I tell you what, that could have been a lot of trouble. Rashad just kind of fumbled over some feet there and kind of lost his footing. The ball was coming loose, but was able to get the ball off to Calhoun, who picked up the first down.
Bulldogs.
Two big plays by the offensive line of discipline and a great run by Jalen. Anderson's in. Rashad fumbled the ball. He's able to pick it up. He's got a room. He goes all the way to the outside and picks up a first down all the way out there to the marker. I tell you what, that could have been a bad play. He kind of took us off the ball just long enough. He kind of dropped the ball, was able to pick it up and take a negative into a positive.
Second down.
3 to the far side, 1 to the near. Anderson with Rashad in the backfield. He rolls out. Rashad looks. He's got a man open. Oh, and he threw behind him.
And the building was in the way over there in that spot.
Threw just behind Anderson. Great play there, called up by Coach Sharp, offensive coordinator. We got 3rd and 1.
Let's make some noise for the boys.
Berrien County beat Long County last week, 41-21. But Lanier County come to play tonight. Anderson was started on the left. Now he's going to step on the right hip of Rashad. There's a snap. Rashad looks. Oh, and there's everybody's around him. And he's going to run back. He's found a seam. He might have got a first down. Boy, it's going to be close. Oh, yes, it is a first down. Bulldogs. I tell you, Brockington's having a great night tonight. As we said, 9 for 16 last week with 216 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. 10 runs for 64 yards. He's playing a great game tonight, commanding his troops, being very disciplined. He's thrown 1 interception tonight. Anderson still out there as the running back. Noah Newbern in the backfield. Rashad's going to keep the ball. And he keeps rolling out. He keeps kind of up. There's a flag. I believe we're going to have holding on Lanier. A little laundry on the field. Holding on the offense.
Holding on the Bulldogs.
Anderson would come out. Roy Johnson's going to go in.
Actual call, block in the back. Block in the back by the Bulldogs.
So they called it a block in the back, not holding. Noah Newbern comes out. Sermons goes in. Roy Johnson in the backfield. 3 to our near side, 1 to the far side. And he goes it to Noah Newbern, and Noah Newbern running up. I'm sorry, Roy Johnson. I said Noah Newbern. Number 32, Roy Johnson.
Gain of a few yards.
Gain of a few. It's going to be second down in about 15. The ball, we're 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Lanier County's up 17-7. It's been a good battle. Defense has been playing a real good game tonight. We've gone away already with 3 interceptions. We got 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Rashad's going to keep the ball. He rolls out, lays his shoulder down, all the way to the marker, and a big lick right there at the very end. That was to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of about 6. That's going to bring on third down and about 10.
Third down, which means it's time to make some noise for the boys.
Sorry, trying to answer some text. Everybody texting. Try to get a hard count. Defense didn't bite. Johnson's on the right hip of Brockington. There's a snap. Got it off with 1 second left on the play clock. And there's the pass. Oh, man. Rashad's done that twice tonight. Just not putting enough booty behind it. Man, Isaiah Alexander was wide open on a post route, right over the middle, and Rashad just did not put it in the pocket. Just fell short of a touchdown. That's going to bring out Daniel Cruz, number 19. Kelvin Gaines, look, he's limping out there a little bit. I think he's got a cramp. He's coming off to the sideline so that they can stretch him out. I believe Berrien County is losing tonight as of right now, 15-6. That's the last update I got. There's the kick, and it is good. Long kick there by Daniel Cruz brings us up to 20. Your Rebels 7 with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the third quarter.
We want to thank our sponsors, Ryan.
Absolutely, man. Again, we're going to give a big shout out to the J. Shaw Insurance Company, Lakeland Drug, and Farmers and Merchants Bank. Again, just can't say enough about those guys. Make sure when you go in their businesses that you let them know how much you appreciate them helping fund this program so that, as we said, we've got people all over the United States right now listening to the game, from Florida to Louisiana to North Georgia, everywhere you name, of course, down there. And just let them know how much you appreciate their sponsorship, because I know there's a lot of people right now afraid to get out. There's some people who can't, some grandparents who live far away who want to see their grandkids play. There's so many different issues and things that are going out there, and especially during this pandemic of COVID, and people not wanting to get out. So thank your sponsors for this program. Again, the J. Shaw Insurance Company, Lakeland Drug, and Farmers and Merchant Bank. And there's the kick, a little pooch kick. Rolls up to about the 35-yard line, and he is met with Kamarion Wade and Cortez Robinson, who brings him down with a very few yards gain.
It's getting a little breezy out here.
Is it?
Yeah. Feels good, actually.
I don't know. I'm on my second porch skewer. First down, Rebels. The ball is going to be placed on the 42-yard line. Rebels are going towards the north end zone. They got one man out wide to the far side and one man out here to the near side. The quarterback keeps the ball. Oh, no, and he had Kamarion Wade was able to bring him down. Boy, Kamarion's having a great night tonight. Number 7. He just had a hole there you could drive a Mack truck through and was able to just to get there. Kelvin Gaines, again, limping off the field. I think he's just cramping up real bad tonight. Kelvin wasn't going to make it off the field in time.
Yep.
He wasn't going to make it off the field on time without the penalty, so he just dropped right there on about the 45-yard line and said, hey, come get me. But he is cramping, and so that was a smart play by Kelvin there to say, hey, I'm fixing to cost my team a penalty of having too many men on the field. I can't get off, so he just dropped. I tell you, boys are playing good tonight. That was a big offensive play there by your Berrien County Rebels. Pick up a lot of yards there with the quarterback keeper. Kamarion made a great tackle. It's going to be first down on us. I've got the 39-yard line. Again, big crowd here tonight on both sides. Not a whole lot of social distancing going on. I've heard them announce it on the I've heard them announce it on the intercom.
Not a whole lot of that.
Now, I will tell you this though, with you out there on the stands with the camera, I'm the only man in this press box. Of course, the press box is divided. The coaches are on the other side, and we got some coaches on the ceiling up there, I believe. But I'm the only one in this one over here.
There's a little platform on the outside of both sides of this.
So fans, you're the only person I got to talk to tonight. So I do appreciate y'all texting in and letting me know you're out there, and I'm not talking to myself. So I tell you what, it's exciting to watch these Bulldogs. This defense has got to buckle down. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's a snap. Gives it to the running back, number 11. He's kind of found a little room there. Boy, got him by the shoelaces. That little number 11, he just kind of puts his head down and kind of bobs and weaves through there. And got about 8 yards on that run. That's a big run there by number 11. He's not a big guy. He runs low, trying to fire the crowd up there on the Berrien County side. Again, number 11 is going to set up to the right side of their quarterback. Again, hands. Nope, quarterback keeper. Oh. And nowhere to go. He met that defensive line, and they said, no, sir, not today. Big old Eubanks was right there hitting first, held him up while the others was able to come and fix him up.
Got one down.
I think we got another one cramping out there. I can't see the number. Boy, he's a waving on, and he's begging for some stretching there. I can't see what number that is. I tell you, it's not hot tonight, but it is humid. And, on a night like tonight, Jeremy, a lot of these boys, they don't drink as much as they normally probably would because you're just not feeling like you're getting hot and dehydrated, and then you catch yourself or you're cramping and everything else. And so we've got two of our players have been down here in the last couple of minutes with bad cramps. Of course, our Valdosta Orthopedics Association, they do a great job of coming out to be a part of this program and to go with us. And Jeremy, I tore my meniscus about 2 weeks ago, and that's who I went to. They do a great job, and I tell you, those the interns and the doctors there, usually Dr. Stiefel is out here. I hadn't seen him tonight, but those interns, they all do just a great job, and I know that they got a good relationship with all these boys out here. So we appreciate them and their intelligence when it comes to these health issues.
Toby Locklear, go Dogs.
There you go.
We still ain't figured out who that is.
No, on the ground, no, I don't know who that. I can't see the number yet. They're not stretching him out. I don't know if it's his knee or a cramp or what. It's just kind of
one of them's got a hold of his foot.
Calf.
The other one's got a hold of his knee.
Well, like I said, he's got the best in the business out there working with him.
20-7, 2:21 in the third, left in the third.
If there's any Lowndes County fans out there, I did hear just a few minutes ago that they're blowing out Griffin 38-0.
It's too bad the Valdosta game got canceled.
The game got canceled because of this the COVID.
I heard about that. It was probably around 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
today.
they were going to be playing Tift County. Well, the Blue Devils. Well, he was getting up and then went right back down. I don't know. Of course, we have 8 seniors and 15 juniors on our team, 6 sophomores and 11 freshmen.
How many juniors?
We had juniors, 15 juniors. I tell you what, if they are buying into the program here, and of course, again, that stability and experience of.
Oh, they got to carry him.
Yeah, it must be his knee, man, because I don't think it's
number 4.
Oh man,
who's number 4?
Huh? That's Brewington. And I mean, that's one of our major players there. And, of course, we don't want to see any of our players go down. But I don't know. He may have hurt his knee or something. They're carrying him off the field. I see Kelvin Gaines kind of running up and down the field trying to keep his legs loose. But also Orthopedics has carried him off the field, and they're going to be working with him over here on the sideline.
There's a bench right here
that
they just set him down on.
There's the play. That number 11 just kind of ran right into that offensive line. And, man, I tell you, he didn't push them far. They might have picked up 2 yards.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be close to a first down, but I don't believe they got it.
Official timeout.
I think we're going to have an official timeout for measurement. And, it goes back to the stability of this coaching staff. And when these players get to know and to understand this system, it's just going to make them better and better, and be able to see 15 juniors that are playing this year that will come back hopefully next year, maybe even more. You can just really start seeing the strength of this program. And I think experience is going to be the key to success for this program. With these, they did get a first down. I mean by the nose of the football. But these players, with the stability of these coaches, just getting better and better at every game and every play. Looks like the Rebels are going to have kind of a little tight formation. Got a man in motion. There's the handoff back to number 11. They're running him all the way down. He has nowhere to go. Oh, and he still squeaked about a yard. But I tell you what, Cartez Robinson jumped through there and said, no, sir, no, sir. I tell you what, they was holding him up, and Cortez Robinson just took a dive on top of that pile to bring him down. Kelvin Gaines still on the sidelines. Doctors are wrapping up. Looks like Brewington's knee or calf. I can't tell which one it is. Again, no, quarterback keeps it. He's looking deep. They hit him and he threw it. Man, what a catch by their number 6. Into triple coverage with the Bulldogs all going up. But his vertical, man, he climbed the ladder and caught that ball. Give credit where credit is due. What a great play by number 6 for Berrien County. He just out-jumped our boys. Now Kelvin Gaines is back in. Looks like he's got stretched out, got him some water. Man in motion. There's a snap. Turns around. Oh! Kelvin Gaines. Oh, there's a flag. I tell you what, Kelvin came in there and slung that guy down on this first play in, and he still got cramps a little bit, but boy, he come in with a vengeance.
Holding on the Rebels.
Holding on the Rebels. That backs them up. It's going to be first down and 20.
It'll be first and 20 at the 20.
First and 20 at the 20. Less than 35 seconds left in the third quarter. The clock is running. We're up 20-7. The quarterback rolls back. He sees a man in the left corner, and he did not catch it.
He was out of bounds.
He was out of bounds anyway. Anderson was right there on top of him. Good defensive play.
It'll be second down.
That stops the clock with 25 seconds left. Again, your Bulldogs are up 20-7. Almost to the final seconds here of the third quarter. Their running back sets up on the right side of the quarterback. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. Running back in motion. Sets up. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, and that, my friends, is a defensive play. Ja'Cory Williams is waiting on that catch. Oh, we got another guy down cramping.
12
seconds. Looks like Kamarian Wade is rolling on the ground. He is, looks like he is cramping or. Josh Williams is down there helping him out. I tell you what, that's 3
8 seconds
players
left in the
down
third.
here within just a matter of minutes. And I'm not sure what that is, man. I don't think it's a cramp. Boy, I tell you what, Wade went down in kind of a weird way, and I don't think that's a cramp. I think that might be his knee or something. I'm licking my fingers. I'm sorry.
Huh? What?
I was licking my
Oh, is
fingers.
that what that was?
That's what that was.
He's getting up, walking out.
Good deal.
Eight seconds. They don't even have to do anything, do they? Just let the clock run out?
Yeah, they'll probably just let the clock run out. They're 3rd and 27. There's the clock, so he's going to let it run.
Third and 27, wow.
Oh, they did snap it. I wouldn't have thought they did. Oh, and it's a little reverse.
What are they trying to do in 8 seconds?
It was a reverse. Ooh, I tell you what, and he picked up a lot of yardage, but I don't think he picked up near enough for a first down.
No. The first down would have been at the goal line.
A little reverse, but
First down would have been
man,
the goal
we got
line.
another guy down.
Who is this?
Looks like Calhoun.
Oh, he just got up.
I think everybody just cramping up tonight, man. I tell you, that's a
So it is the fourth quarter, right?
fourth quarter. Your Lanier County Bulldogs 20. Your Berrien County Rebels 7 here in Raymond Jones Stadium. And I tell you what, hold up your four fingers, friends, and let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Spectators stay off the field
All right, we're back.
due to COVID restrictions.
They're making some COVID restriction warnings and asking nobody to be on the field. You know, I will just say this, that it's crazy. You know, I watch these guys out there, and they're playing football, and they're tackling each other and hitting each other and wallowing on each other and so forth and so on. But at the end of the game, they can't shake hands. Just kind of a weird setup to me.
Whistle. Timeout.
Timeout, Berrien County.
They just get that.
Well,
Okay.
Hell, I tell you what, let them burn them up. That's what we'll take. And so we're still right here, 12 minutes left in the game. 20-7, Lanier County Bulldogs over the Rebels.
How many timeouts does Lanier have?
They have all of ours. We had still 3. That was their first one in the half, so they still have 2. But I just thought it was so weird that these boys can play football, just stand on the sideline side by side, and they're in a huddle over there that's so tight that, you know, you couldn't fit one more person into. But at the end of the ball game, they can't shake hands.
Well, it's the opposite team. I mean,
But no, I mean, but
I know during the game they get tackled, but
I mean,
that's what it is.
But at the end of the game, though, I mean, we've always had this sportsmanship where everybody crosses midfield, shake hands, and you know, congratulate each other and so forth and so on. But, you know, it's just so weird that they have taken out.
They didn't do
that
it last
gesture.
week.
No,
but they might do it.
No,
I mean,
GHSA has taken that out, just like they won't let any fans out on the field. But I just think it's just ironic or weird, or I don't know what the word is, inconsistent to sit there and have that. All right, so they're set up. They're on the 15-yard line. Oh, and the quarterback.
that was a what was that?
Timeout, Lanier County.
Timeout, Lanier County. Man, I don't understand. Boy, I tell you what, you talking about crazy. So there have been 2 timeouts burnt, one by both teams, with 1 second burned off the clock in the fourth quarter. Not really sure. And, of course, we're trying to keep them from scoring. So Coach Williams is calling the defense, and he's down there right with them and trying to get them to understand and to know exactly what they're going to be doing, coaching them up. The band is fired up. Again, if you're just joining with us, man, what a great group here tonight from Lanier County, and traveled really well tonight. Well, let's wish everybody a safe trip home. Roads are wet. Offense back on the field for Berrien County. Number 11, the little running back, sets up on the left hip of the quarterback. Got a man in motion. There's a snap. He rolls back. Ooh. And the quarterback just kind of dumped it over the line there to their running back, and it went right through his arms. So it turned over on downs. Great defensive stand by your Lanier County Bulldogs. And, of course, that fires up the Bulldog band. That brings our offense to the field.
So that's only been 8 seconds.
8 seconds in the fourth quarter. And it took about 20 minutes, I think. That was a long 8 seconds, wasn't it? Alexander to our near side and Kish to the far side. Rashad's going to keep it. He might pick up. He might have made it back to the line of scrimmage.
They need to get on the other side over there.
I know. I can't see it on this.
Because the building's in the way.
Yeah, on this
side
right
over
hash,
here.
it makes it tough.
Result of the play is no gain, second down.
Going to be second and 10. Anderson is going to be in the backfield. Play clock is down to 16. Rashad steps in. Play clock down to 10, 9, 8. Need to get the snap off. There it is. He steps back. Got a man open. He's running all the way down. Alexander's got the ball. And he's caught the ball, and he runs it all the way down to the 40-yard line. What a pass and catch by Rashad to Isaiah Alexander. I tell you what, I know that last week those guys teamed up for 5 passes for 135 yards and 2 touchdowns. No, yeah. You'll know, you'll see your big head on it. You're good. Mr. Fairclough.
It's this one right here. It's all right.
Yeah,
you're
that's
good.
all.
Yeah, you're good.
What a great pass there.
I tried to get it high enough so if somebody stood up, it wouldn't be in the way.
Again, that same setup from last week with 135 yards and 2 touchdowns to Isaiah. Isaiah and Sermons to our near side. Anderson and Kish to the far side. Roy Johnson in the backfield on the right hip of Rashad. It was a high snap. And Roy, I tell you what, he just kind of took the snap almost like a wildcat. I don't think it was supposed to be that way, but the ball was there. And Roy Johnson just kind of took the ball from right out of the air. Now one of Berrien County players are down. He's cramping. And again, man, you're running deep. You got 10 minutes left here in the ball game. You're running deep here in the end of the game, and it's tough, man. I tell you, these guys are a lot of these guys on both sides of Berrien and Lanier have to play both ways, offense, defense, and if one of the guys go down, that means you got to step up and fill that hole. And so I tell you, it's these guys are playing hard, and on a human night like tonight, they're cramping up. Give that young man a hand. Helping him off the field, number 56. The ball is set on about the 36-yard line on the right hash. We're headed north toward the concession stand away from downtown Nashville. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Again, 20-7, Lanier County Bulldogs up over Berrien County. 9 minutes, 56 seconds left here in the game. We have 3 set up here at our near side. 1 to the far side. Single coverage. Their safety pushes over. Roy Johnson got it. He's got a lane. There's 5, 10, 15, 20. About a 20-yard run there by Roy Johnson. He had a little lane there that you could drive a Mack truck through. Picked it up and was able to run up there about 20 yards. 9 minutes and 34 seconds left.
There was a flag over there, but I don't know what he was doing. Did he first down? He waved off the flag.
No, I think he was pointing to the sideline again.
Oh, maybe.
They've already had one warning. The clock continues to run.
9:27.
Ball set up on the 17-yard line. Lanier County is not in a hurry. Just letting some of those seconds tick off the clock. Slowing the game down a little bit. Kish is out to the far side. Single man coverage. Alexander and Sermons to our near side. Johnson still in the backfield. And again, nope, Rashad keeps it, little quarterback keeper. Oh, my goodness, he bounces off 2 or 3 players, and he is fighting hard all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down.
I tell you what, they had him at the line of scrimmage, but he never quit. He never gave up. He kept moving his feet, twisting and turning, slid it all the way through there, all the way down to about the 1-yard line. 8 minutes and 48 seconds left. Bulldogs up 20-7 over Berrien County. First and goal from the 1. Calhoun's back in the game. Going to set up under under center. Strong left. Rashad runs it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the roar of the crowd. Way to go, Lanier County. All of them coming over giving these coaches some high fives, showing some love. Daniel Cruz runs out to the field for the PAT. Right now it's 26-7. Lanier County. Cruz sets up. Rashad kneels down. Of course, Rashad Brockington, the holder. Rashad's calling in. Somebody's missing. He's trying to get somebody out there. Kamarian Wade runs out to the side. Play clock's down to 13, 12, 11. Less than 10 seconds now. And there's a flag. I'm not sure. They're sending Calhoun off the field for something. I'm not sure what. I think it was because his knee pads were above his knee. And so the knee pads have to be below the knee. The ref called an official timeout to send him out.
Flag on the play.
Now there's another flag. I believe that's going to be all sides. It's going to be declined.
Offsides. The penalty is declined. Retry again.
It was offsides. Coach Williams declines the penalty. Set it up for the 3rd time. Cruz out there doing a little shuffle with his bright green shoes on. Takes a deep breath. There's a snap. The hold. The kick is good. Lands on top of the concession stands while we're running back at 8 minutes and 21 seconds. 27-7. Lakeland over Berrien. Let's hear a word from our sponsor. Yeah, you caught me, Jeremy. I had a mouthful of pickle that time, and the commercial got over before I got finished. All right, 8 minutes and 21 seconds left here in a ball game here in Nashville. Lanier County Bulldogs over these Berrien County Rebels, 27-7, up 20 points with 8 minutes and 21 seconds left. Been a great game tonight. This defense has really been putting on a show. Cruz has got it lined up. There's the kick. Kicks a little deeper this time. Called on the 25-yard line. He's got a lane. Brought it all the way across the 50-yard line to about the 49-yard line. And brought down by a host of Lanier County Bulldogs.
The ball will be spotted in Lanier territory at the 49-yard line. First down, Rebels.
First down, Rebels. On the south end of the field. Set up on the 49. Left hash. They've set up with 2 men to the far side, 2 men to the near side. Number 11 still behind the quarterback. Here's a snap. Ooh! And they had him in the backfield, and they had him back there for a loss, and Kelvin just kind of turned around and wasn't able to grab a hold of him, and that quarterback ended up picking a first down.
First down, Rebels.
Picked up 10 yards. Number 11 to the outside, but he brought down by number 50, Powell.
Carry by number 11, Dixon for the Rebels. Loss of yards. It'll be second down.
Philip Connell just texted me, and of course, we love Mr. Connell. Talking about the defense tonight and how good they look. I tell you what, I have been impressed with Coach Williams and his ability to take over that defense and make it what it is. And these guys have dug deep tonight. You can look at the jerseys. Every one of them are stained white with the grass. They have been hitting hard, going deep. Quarterback steps back, takes about a 3 drop. He looks around. No one was open. Davis had a big lick on him, but their quarterback was able to get loose, pick up another couple yards, ended up picking up about three yards. Picked up about 8 on the overall drive, but 3 yards now past the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7. Big stand here by our defense. 2 men out to the far side, 2 to the near side. There's a snap. Whoo!
Incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Tell you what, about picked off again. 4th down. And about a lone 6. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. Lanier up, 27-7. I can hear that in the moment here. It said that time. I'm sorry. That's a crunchy pickle. He steps back. Kelvin just did miss it, but there's the sack. Come on the side by Cortez Robinson. Cortez holds him up and says, man, what are you thinking? Drives him back about 5 yards, gives us a first down to start our offense on the 43-yard line. Be first down. First down on the 43-yard line. Headed north. I'm sure Coach Williams is going to slow the game down. No sense. Might as well just click off as many seconds as we can. Anderson in the backfield. Sermon's down the near side. Kish to the far side. Anderson's got the ball. Crosses over to midfield. Picks up about 7-8 yards. Great carry there by Anderson.
Gain of about 7, second down.
Anderson comes off limping. A little leg cramp, it looks like. Johnson runs in, number 32. Anderson's going to get stretched out. Again, just taking our time. Offense has to play. Kish is set up to the far left hash. 2 to our near side. Newber's in the backfield along with Johnson. There's a snap. Hands it to Roy. Roy kind of bobs and weaves. Driving. Picks up. Looks like it's going to be close to a first down.
Carry by number 32, Johnson.
First down.
And it is a first down. Another Bulldog first down. Clock 5 minutes and 12 seconds. And there the clock's turned back on. 5:09, 8-7. It's just a ticking away. Lanier County's getting closer and closer to the second win of the season. Being undefeated, boy, that sounds good to say. That's awesome.
Sure does.
There's a snap. Again, Rashad's going to keep it. He goes out to the left side. He's got some room. He picks up a first down. He keeps running. Crosses over the 30-yard line to about the 29. Another big first down by Lanier County Bulldogs. Big run there by Rashad. I think all of our boys are going to sleep well tonight.
Including me.
They have played hard, boy. They come over here. Everybody said they couldn't win this game. I was listening again to the Chris Beckham show, and every single person, announcer, had them losing this ball game.
Who, Lanier losing the ball game?
Yep. And I tell you what, as I look across the stadium right now, here at the Raymond Jones Stadium, the Berrien County side is kind of just filtering out. People are leaving over there. Not one person has left from the Lanier County side, but they're just lined up, walking across the stands right now. Here's the snap. He hands it to Calhoun. Calhoun keeps driving. Might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. Eat up some clock. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. 27-7. Again, those Berrien County fans kind of piling out, headed to the trucks and the cars out in the parking lot. Not one Lakeland fan has moved. Again, a lot of blue shirts, faith over fear. Team Jenna, supporting our teachers and our community. Play clock's down to 7, 6. Again, we getting a whistle for the pants being too short.
They don't look any shorter than the other one right
there
there next to him.
Yeah, they have to be below the knee. And so Logan Johnson, the freshman, is going to come in, number 22. Alexander's going to come out. The play clock's at 18, 3 minutes left in the game. Offense is just kind of standing around, waiting for the last second before the ball is snapped, getting every second they can off the clock. There's a snap. He gives it to Anderson. Anderson runs up the middle. He's got a lane. Is he going to make it? He kicks back, and he turns around, makes it all the way down to the 3-yard line. What a great run by Andreas Anderson. Andreas was able to just a twist and turn and go right through the line.
I think they're going to spot it at the 4. But that's close enough.
I tell you what, our running backs have done a good job tonight. Anderson, Calhoun, and Johnson. And, of course, Rashad, I can't wait to see all the stats and to find out exactly what our guys have done tonight. But I know our defense has just stood up tonight. I mean, you got a bigger school. They got more depth. And they're at the home field, and here these Bulldogs have come in and held them to 1 touchdown. And that was the opening kick. And that was scary because, man, this could have turned around. But those guys says, nope, we're just going to forget that one and move on. There's a snap. He gives it to Anderson. Anderson kicks back, drives, gets down to about the 1-yard line, looks like. He is right on the edge of the goal line. You got 2 Berrien County players down. One, number 12, is trying to get up. Got another one that's slow to get up. I think that number 12 got his ankle rolled on.
He's up walking around now.
I think we just had a timeout. Somebody called a timeout, I believe. I didn't see.
Did they?
I believe so.
Okay. Ow.
And again, of course, we want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Farmers and Merchants Bank. We want to thank J. Shaw Insurance Company and, of course, Lakeland Drug. And, again, I've said it before and I'll continue to say it. If you go into these businesses, make sure you tell them how much you appreciate their support of this program so that you can have the opportunity to continue to see these guys play when they're on the road or at home or if you're on the road, and so that you won't miss 1 second of action that for our Lanier County Bulldogs. And here it is. I mean, we got a minute and 55 seconds left of going 2-0. And I don't know. I'm sure there's some people who've got a lot more sense than me, and if they do, they can chime in. But I think it was 9 years before we won the first game of the season. I don't remember when the last time we won the first 2 games. And so we'll try to get that information.
I bet Keith knows.
But Keith is in the press box of Berrien tonight, so I'm not even going to even talk to Keith. He's over there. He sent me a picture of a big old fried chicken spread they had over there tonight, and I said, you just eat it up, buddy. But I tell you what, I'll take a win over some fried chicken anytime. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. Rashad's under center, gives it to Anderson. Anderson runs it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Anderson in for the touchdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what winning feels like. Minute and 34 seconds left, 33-7, and we're about to set up for the extra point. Cruz has done a great job tonight, and he has made all the PATs and a field goal tonight. Rashad is in the kneel, takes a snap. There's the kick, and it is good. Number 19, Cruz, puts it through the uprights. Minute 34 seconds left. We're up 34-7. Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, we're back. Cruz is going to tee it up. Minute and 34 seconds left. 34-7, Lanier County Bulldogs. I tell you, the Berrien Rebels have got their heads hung low right now. Ball set up on the 40.
They are excited over here on this side.
I tell you,
tonight.
the other side over there is empty. Kicks it right down the center of the field. There's the catch. Ooh! Another great lick there. Looks like Josh Sermons, number 24, brought the runner down right in his tracks.
At least we won't have to deal with the traffic.
Yeah, Berrien County is emptying, buddy. There ain't nobody left over there on that sideline.
The first down, Rebels.
And all the Lanier fans are standing up, cheering on their guys. Here in the last minute and 30 seconds left in the ball game. Fans, I hope that you'll come out. Now we have an open next week.
Next week is an open. The next week after is another away game.
And it's at Atco, right?
Brookwood.
Brookwood, that's right.
That's in Thomasville. It's a private school.
That's right. So if you can make your way over to Thomasville, I know these kids would appreciate it. If you can't, make sure you're watching it on this channel 2 weeks from now. Picks up about 9 yards on the run. Clock continues to tick. A minute and 20 seconds left from going 2-0, 2020 season.
They're getting the buses cranked up over there.
With all the pandemic and all the virtual workouts and the crazy workouts these coaches have had to go through, Coach Williams has put together a great team and a great team of coaches. And again, this experience of these guys going to being together and the stability of this coaching staff, I know that it's going to breed success. Big lick there by number
24, Williams.
Can't see who laid that lick down. It looks like Keontae Hodges, but sometimes these numbers, they get all bunched up. You can't tell what's what.
You got to help me carry this thing back down the steps again.
I got you, buddy. 30 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. This will probably be the last play of the ball game. There's a snap. Hands it off to his running back. Boom, and a big hit there on the 45-yard line by Keontae Hodges and Kamarian Wade. That'll stop the clock with 17 seconds left. That does give them a first down. That defense is not giving them an inch. They don't want them to score. They're fighting hard. These starters are out there. They have not asked the coach to come off.
It's over. 3 seconds.
2, 1, and there's your ball game, and there's a snap. The last play of the game. Boom, and there's the tackle by Kamarion Wade, who may be the defensive player of the game.
Complete to number 9, Clark.
And there was the ice water bath to Coach Williams. They missed him the first time and come around and got in the second. Ladies and gentlemen, have a safe trip home. We can't wait to see you back at home in a few weeks.
We'll see you next time.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.